Hi everyone, I'm Nancy Hoffman-Banyek, CEO of the Greater San Fernando Valley Chamber of Commerce. It's the Chamber's 100th birthday and we're saluting our members for their contributions to the Chamber and the community. For those of you who don't know it, I'm a real Valley girl, so I really wanted our members to share their experiences about the San Fernando Valley and about their experiences with the Chamber, and here they are.
Hi, Joe DeFada here, past president of the Chamber in early 90s. I wanted to say, starting in Van Nuys in 1960, 2 days out of the Navy. Hi, Bob. Cut.
Being here at Willett Travel is really a natural evolution for me. I was raised in Tarzana, and I remember when there was actually distances between Tarzana and Encino and Sherman Oaks. And I remember farrow fields of asparagus that you could pick out in the North Valley. So I grew up at a time where we went down the street to get our eggs from the egg lady. And it was a really great place to grow up. So I like to joke around and say that I was a Valley girl before people really knew what Valley girls were. So being here in Studio City feels like home.
The Valley was a nice place for community type of life, department stores, restaurants, theaters. It was a comfortable way to live in the Valley. Everybody were trying to move in the Valley. It was very peaceful.
The Valley, as my father always believed, was the place you could buy a garden hose. He felt that it was an excellent place for education, for raising children, for being able to get around. Certainly my mother agreed. And so the Valley became our home.
We had railroad tracks or cable car tracks going down the middle of Van Nuys Boulevard. They used to turn around at the corner of Sherman Way and Van Nuys. And I can remember back riding on those 1 or 2 times before they finally decided to join the 20th century and get into buses for the San Fernando Valley.
We've seen the Valley, grow exponentially, but we still here in Pinecrest and in our locations want to have that family feel like, the Valley was years ago. Of course, back then there were orange groves and you could ride your horse from school to school. You can't do that anymore, although many of us wish we could.
In the 70s, the Valley was the quintessential happy Brady Bunch, Partridge Family, good feeling, safe, joyful, edgy and fun. It really kind of incorporated the best aspects of the 60s and 70s.
The Valley was swarming with many younger people. I do remember people driving in cars up and down Van Nuys Boulevard. The theaters, private theaters were just everywhere. It was a nice life to grow up in that environment.
We also have a very busy airport. The airport in Van Nuys is still one of the busiest in the world.
One of the experiences that I remember that I can treasure is that I officially opened the runway here when in 1958, when it was increased from 6,000 foot runway to 8,000. Why I flew a T-33 with, I believe, Secretary of the Air Force in the back seat, and we cut the ribbon. That really made this airport the great airport it is today for business jets.
I think it's really wonderful that there's an entity like the San Fernando Valley Chamber of Commerce to bring us together as business people. And you're going to meet business people that you wouldn't necessarily interact with in the daily course of your business life.
When our business relocated in the Valley, of course, we found a very welcoming hand by the Chamber of Commerce. At the time, I remember Mr. Bruce Ackerman walked into our store to welcome us and invite us to meetings, and we attended meetings, and we found many welcoming friends, and it was like operating a business within a family environment.
And, the reason I joined the Chamber kind of goes back a little ways. In 1983 or 84, I worked for a guy named Flip Smith, who owns Flip's Tires, and I saw the way that he ran his business, how he conducted himself with his vendors and his employees. And when I started my business in 1989, I thought to myself, I need to call Flip and ask him what chamber that was he was involved in. And he immediately said, just call 818-989-0300 and talk to Nancy.
A lot of businesses in the San Fernando Valley, and the chamber pulls them all together and gives a voice, a unified voice on things that are happening, like possibly regulations that affect business.
We work really diligently with the chambers, and also want them to always know that this is their home and to host their people.
Like many of our relationships, when you're a business around in the Valley for 60 years, we've had some great relationships, and one of our best relationships is with the Chamber. And we've worked with them over the years. We've attended some great events. We sponsor them as they do us, and we'd love to continue, like I said, to follow in their footsteps.
Well, first of all, you got to have that mentality that you want to be in the chamber to meet people and businesses.
This chamber is very, I'm proud of this chamber because it's like my first chamber and the first group of where I learned how to network.
If we didn't have the Chamber of Commerce that we have today and the strength that they have within their membership, I don't think that the Van Nuys would be near as successful as it is.
Our members have made a significant difference to the economic vitality of the San Fernando Valley. Our communities have prospered because of their dedication, commitment, and passion to our region. And because of all of you, the Chamber's been able to serve businesses for 100 years. Happy birthday, Greater San Fernando Valley Chamber.
To the Chamber, happy 100th anniversary. Congratulations.
From all of us here at Willette Travel, I wish you a very happy anniversary.
Happy 100th day birthday from everybody at Pinecrest to the Greater San Fernando Valley Chamber of Commerce. It's been a great relationship, and we hope to have many more years together with you and all of your members.
Well, to Nancy and everyone that assisted her in making this party a great success, more to you, and let's go for the next 50 years in the chamber.
I want to say I'm so excited about this 100th birthday for the Greater San Fernando Valley Chamber of Commerce. Hooray!
Happy 100th birthday, Greater San Fernando Chamber of Commerce.
San Fernando Valley, my home. I make the San Fernando Valley my home. I make the San Fernando Valley my home.
When I started in 1960, it's kind of cute. The price of gas, we always refer to gas, what was the price then in 1960? It was probably somewhere about 40 cents, but I was making about $2 an hour.